more because I lost you there a little bit.
So tonight, Greg Johnson, the coach here at Putnam City West, was the college coach of Willis Alexander at Langston University. Mm-hmm. Langston he went on from there. Willis Alexander went on to coach other places, and then eventually came back to Putnam City West and brought Greg Johnson onto his staff. 2 years ago, Willis Alexander left PC West and went to PCO, and so now the student head coach comes back to play his former head coach and assistant coach.
In other words, they know each other well.
They know each other well.
They know each other's tricks and everything else. And
these guys can finish each other's sentences. Kind of like by the end of the night, hopefully we're able to do that. And so this season hasn't gotten off to the greatest start for either of the teams. On last week, PC West traveled to Edmond North, and they were beaten very badly.
52-0.
52-0. And so they've got a lot in store. But there's some other stories that go on here. Spoke with Coach Greg Johnson before the game, and he's excited about his quarterback. He's excited about his wide receivers. Just wasn't able to make those connections on last week. Looking for better results tonight. On the other end of the field, Coach Alexander hosted the UConn Millers last week, which featured his high-flying defense. And as billed, the defense did show up. However, the Putnam City Pirates took it on the chin last week, and the UConn Millers beat them 27-17. So both teams are now looking to get on track. If we go back one season, PC West defeated not only PCO but PC West or PC North also, and they were the PC champions. And so a little revenge factor here. We've also found that some of the players from PC West have transferred out over to PCO. And so there's some bad blood brewing right there. So we've got all of that in store for you. Want to let you know tonight's game is sponsored by SSM Health, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, Super Prep, and OKC Sports Radio 105.3. That's who's bringing you the sights and sounds and action tonight. Those are our sponsors. We certainly hope that you would go patronize them as we dig deeper into tonight's contest, Myron. Tell me some of the things you're looking forward to as the officials are now going out for the coin toss.
Well, you mentioned Putnam West. These both teams went to the playoffs last year, but West lost a bunch of seniors. They had 16 seniors on last year's team that have graduated. And so Coach Johnson is looking for some leadership and some guys that kind of fill those holes. He thinks he's had a running back in Terry Wilson that can help out offensively. But, you lose that kind of senior leadership. Of course, when they made the playoffs last year, it was only the second time in the last, since 1996 they'd made the playoffs. They lost in the first round to Ponca City. But, to make the playoffs was a big step for them. Putnam City, of course, they made the playoffs. Well, they actually beat Tahlequah in their first round before being knocked out. But you mentioned all the ties. I'll bet if you talk to both these teams, even the guys that switch teams, they all know each other.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They all grew up playing Little League football against or with each other. So that kind of makes a game like this a little personal, but because you know each other so well. You mentioned the coaches. Well, the players know each other well also. But Putnam West looking for some leadership after losing so many players. Putnam City, they've got a couple guys that are getting some D1 offers. Braden Knox, a really good defensive end, outside linebacker type guy. Michael Ford in the secondary. Some other guys as well. There's some talent on this football team, on this football field. Both looking for that first win. Both think they can get it.
Yeah, as you said, there's a lot going on, a lot of backstories, and that's going to be interesting all night long. It's again, for me, it's going to be defense, the defense for PC versus the offense for PC West. The offense for PC West struggled on last week. The defense for PCO showed up and showed out last week, and so that's going to kind of tell the tales. We've had the coin toss. PC won the toss. They've deferred, and PCO will go on offense first. The PCO offense struggled a little bit last week. There was a switch at quarterback. We had the starting quarterback, Josh Lombard, come in. After 2 drives, he was replaced by Denham Friday, who came in and engineered a drive on his own there and got the first score. We had an anomaly on last week at the PC UConn game. It was 2-2 in the first quarter. And I've seen safeties. I've seen multiple safeties, but I've never seen a game start off.
It's a soccer game with that?
Yeah, we had something other than football going on as Coach Willis Alexander and the PCO Pirates have entered the field. We're still waiting for Coach Greg Johnson to come onto the field. So tonight's contest, again, is brought to you by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital. Sometimes after a long, hard battle, the player needs to get back the services of a sports medicine specialist, and those specialists at SSM Health Hospitals have a great team to get a player back into the game. SSM Health, Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony's. Also brought by Peace of Mind Pediatrics. and they are a trusted pediatric care provider serving families in the greater Oklahoma City area, including Choctaw, Edmond, Yukon, and Shawnee. With a commitment to ensuring children's a healthier future, they offer a comprehensive range of services, including telemedicine, vaccinations, and ear piercings. Thank you to our sponsors, Peace of Mind Pediatrics and SSM Health. As both teams now have entered the field, we're 2 minutes and 36 seconds away from the kickoff. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side, and bring you the sights and sounds here at tonight's game of the week, featuring the Putnam City West Patriots and the Putnam City Original Pirates. We'll be back after a quick break.
Hey sports fans, get ready to step into the world of championships with Super Prep Live, hosted by Miles Perry, only on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Dive deep into the lives of high school and college athletes with exclusive interviews and insight that reveals what makes them great. Follow Super Prep across all social networks to never miss a moment. It's Super Prep Live with Miles Perry. Tune in, get inspired, and stay connected. Visit OKCSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back inside the stadium here at Putnam City West Stadium tonight, featuring the Putnam City West Patriots and the Putnam City Original Pirates. Additional sponsors for tonight's games are OCCC, and they are a title sponsor of Putnam City High School football broadcast. And we certainly thank them for joining the broadcast, bringing you the sights and sounds here tonight on this early fall, late summer Friday in Oklahoma. And you know that means one thing, that it is football time in the state of Oklahoma. And last week we took a back seat to the big boys down in Norman, but this week it's nothing but smooth sailing. And we've got the best in high school football in the Putnam City area and the metropolitan area as the teams are now coming out. Officials for tonight's game: Troy Hubler, Mike Gamble, Doug Kropp, Keith McGinty, and Tim Watford. They are certified by the Oklahoma Secondary Activities Association and assigned by the Oklahoma City Metro Officials Association. We certainly like to thank them for their efforts here tonight, as what they do makes sports official.
Can't have the games without the refs, man.
Can't have it. And you know me, I've worn that hat for a long time, and certainly those gentlemen have sacrificed and are sacrificing their time with their families to be out here tonight and this season, as the PC West Patriots line up to kick deep for the Pirates. Number 10, Gabriel Osborne, and we saw him on last week, and he's a threat to take the ball to the house anytime he touches it. Savion James, number 12, also deep, and number 6 for the Pirates, Tobias Brady. As the officials now give the okay to go, the ball is teed up, and it's football time in Oklahoma City. As the ball goes into the end zone, it'll be a touchback, and 1st and 10 for the Pirates upcoming.
I was trying to see if I see a flag. Don't think wind's going to play a factor tonight. Looks like it's a pretty calm night, but that's a good kickoff, man. He put that in the end zone, and if he's accurate, a good kicker can come in handy in a game like this. Absolutely.
The kicking game is only a small part, but a big percentage of the things that could go wrong happen in the kicking game. At quarterback for the PC Pirates, Josh Lombard, number 16. Twin formation, left and right. Waiting for the chains to get set. Again, you're listening to the best of Putnam City football here on Oklahoma City Sports Radio 105.3 HD1, and also being streamed live on PPBC TV. So those of you who are in your car, if you're headed home, certainly break your computers out and watch the stream. You can see the sights as we get ready here. As the quarterback goes deep, looks to his right, throws a pass, gets hit, and the pass sails over the intended receiver's head, intended for number 0, the aforementioned Michael Ford. There's quick pressure onto the quarterback, and he gets put on his rear end real quick.
Nothing like to disrupt the passing play and get some pressure on the quarterback. And he, just as he was releasing that, he took it square in the chest and throws off target, sets up a 2nd and 10.
And we mentioned that the starting quarterback for PC was once a member of this Putnam City West Patriot team, and there's a little revenge factor involved there, I believe.
Just saying hello.
Ball handed off to number 2 for the Pirates, Roderick Sloan, and he's met in the backfield. A loss on the play of about 3 yards. 2nd down, 13 upcoming.
It'd be interesting to see if they can run the ball. Putnam City's got a couple 300-pounders in that offensive line.
In talking with Coach Johnson, he said the difference is going to be up front offensively and defensively. And so we'll see who wins that battle as we go forward here. And right now the West Patriots are doing that. There's the snap. Quarterback 3-step drop, throws the ball out to the left flat. And the receiver, number 89 for the Pirates, runs around for minimal gain, Xavier Lindsey. And it's a quick 3-and-out for the PC offense.
That's what you want the Patriots, man. Kick them deep, 3-and-out. You're at home, got your home fans behind you, and get a little momentum going. See if you can do something on offense. That's a really good series. Again, you lose many seniors as they did, 16. You're looking for something good to happen for you early after the tough loss last weekend.
Absolutely. These guys are still looking for some success. They had it there. Not to say they didn't have it last week. It just couldn't continuously put it together to put points on the board. This time a quick 3-and-out as the Pirates are forced to punt. Number 17, Sheffy, the kicker, a low punt, takes a bounce near the 45 and continues to bounce to the 40, inside the 40, down at about the 37-yard line. It'll be blown dead there, and that's where the Patriot offense will come out and take over for their first possession. We'll take a quick break, come out on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back after a quick break. And we're back inside of PC West Stadium as Omar 3, number 15 at quarterback, throws a quick to the flat, and the pass is incomplete as the intended receiver, number 7, Kendall Weaver, had running on his mind before catching. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
One must receive the football before running with football.
Confucius said.
Yes.
And Myron Patton says.
That's right.
It only makes sense.
And I bet Greg Johnson says the same thing.
Yes, so catch the ball. Twins left and right for the PC West Patriots. Single back in the backfield, shotgun formation, inside handoff, and there the aforementioned number 13, Knox, met the ball carrier in the backfield, Terry Wilson Jr. A loss on the play.
Yeah. Those are two names I bet you call a lot. Wilson, running back for West, and Braden Knox for Putnam City.
Braden Knox is a whole handful, I tell you. 3rd down, 11 upcoming for the Patriots as they are attempting to get a play in. Trips to the far side of the field, single receiver near side, single back, quarterback shotgun. Omar 3 walks up, changes the play, has some information here. There's a play clock at 18. Blitz shown for the Patriots. And a jet sweep goes nowhere as, again, Braden Knox all over that play.
Jailbreak. I mean, he was in the backfield almost with the snap, and he's a really good player. He's got a bunch of D1 offers, and, of course, they had Tajay McCoy a couple years ago who was a big-time defensive end outside linebacker. Looks like Knox is following in his footsteps.
Absolutely. Has I have recurring images of Jordan McCoy. We mentioned this in the pregame of how he was just a man amongst kids when he played football there at Southeast a number of years ago, went on to have fame at OU and in the pros. Punt formation upcoming for the Patriots. Deep for the Pirates, number 10. And a low punt that takes a PC West Patriot bounce. The ball bounced at the 30 and picked up there by number 10, the speedster, Gabriel Osborne, and he's gang tackled out near the 44-yard line. So a punt that didn't go very far but had good results for the Patriots, and the Pirates take over for their second offensive possession here in this first quarter. 8 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the first quarter play, all tied up at 0, just like we started here on this Friday night in northwest Oklahoma City. As the sun sets in the west, there's some partial shadows or shade on the field. Shouldn't affect the quarterback in going either direction. Josh Lombard, number 16 at quarterback again for the Pirates. Twins to the near side of the field, single receiver split wide, offset back, high snap, quick throw, he pulls it down, calls his own number, turns around the edge there, and he's met by several members of the Patriot defensive team, led by number 1, Obama Bell, a sophomore. Also number 5, Jordan Rideau.
It looked like he had some running room there, that he's going to pick up more yards, but defense for West did a pretty good job running that down, only picked up 4 yards.
Closed in on him real quick there. 2nd down and 6 upcoming for the Pirates on their second offensive possession. Lombard at quarterback. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Sloan off the right side and is met there by number 4, a shoestring tackle, Israel Chuka, a senior linebacker. Pick up about 3 yards on the play. 3rd down and 3 upcoming.
Israel, one of those guys they're looking for. Marcus Stewart, another linebacker in that defense for West that they're hoping steps up and becomes one of their better players for Putnam West.
Looking to draw them offside is Lombard. 24 seconds on the play clock. That seems like an eternity. The play comes in from the sideline. Lombard gives the information to his interior lineman. Gets set. Hands the ball off to Sloan, who comes to the near side, looks for running room, and is met immediately at the line of scrimmage by number 4, Chuka Israel again. I believe we're going to hear that name quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, he's a junior, really good player. And like I said, one of the guys returning, they think can help solidify that defense.
As the Pirates keep their offense on the field, number 13 comes in, Braden Knox in the backfield. Looking at the Wildcat formation, Lombard moves folks around again, calls for the snap, hands the ball off to Knox, who picks his way through the line and will have the 1st down.
When you're 6'3", about 230, you need about 3 yards, and you're a good athlete. Yeah, let's not complicate things, man.
No, it's real simple.
Give it to him.
It's almost like a hot butter or a hot knife and cold butter. It's going to get through there.
Yeah.
Picked his way through there, and he's gone to the sideline. It'll be 1st and 10 as Coach Alexander rolled the dice and kept his offense on the field. It paid off. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. High snap, Sloan off the near side, looks for running room. He's been held on to by number 56 for the Patriots, Anthony Parlaris.
His mom said that's good.
We're going to call him AP from now on. 2nd down, 6.
AP for the nice gain.
2nd down, 6 upcoming.
Like I said, they've got William McCullough, big tackle, about 315. Jaden Summers, another guy in that offensive line, a 300-pounder. They can kind of wear on you a little bit.
Yeah, the Pirates are big across the front. Ford goes in motion. Sloan on the RPO, and Lombard pulls it wisely, gets down for a good gain. It'll be 3rd down and 2. So one of the things I noticed about the high school game, it mimics everything above it, and the RPO action and the formations, the no huddles, the schemes, on and on and on.
Hey, go back to when the wishbone was ruling everything. Everybody was running the wishbone.
Yes. We've got some coaches, Lincoln Riley and others, to blame for this. A quick pass out in the flats. Michael Ford picks it up, spins around in the spin cycle. He's still on his feet inside of the 25-yard line, down near the 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. So the second offensive possession for the Pirates is yielding some yardage as they look to go quickly here as we're waiting for the chains to get set. And they're ready, and we're off and running. Sloan around the left side looking for action. He's still on the feet. There's a flag on the play as he's tackled inside of the 5-yard line, and that looks like it's going to come back as if someone had their hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, and they were kind of like using that jersey to kind of wipe their hands from the crumbs on their hands a little bit. You know, some would say holding maybe.
And as we wait on Troy Hubler, who gives us the signal, holding against the PCO Pirates, replay 1st down. That holding penalty happened ahead of the line of scrimmage. And unlike college football, it doesn't go back to the original spot or to NFL. It goes back from the spot as we were past the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 17, 18 for the Pirates. Sloan in motion out of the wing T formation, looks to throw the ball out in the flats. It bounces to him, and it's incomplete as it was a forward pass. And I think we're going to look at something here because number 12 for the Pirates is wide open in the end zone. They may take a note of that and come back to it. Yeah. 2nd down, 18.
I'm sure he'll let somebody know, you know, I was wide open.
Yeah, you saw me, didn't you?
Yeah. Those receivers are like that. You know, I was wide open. I would have caught it.
I would have. 2nd down upcoming. Lombard sends forward in motion, fakes the jet sweep, gives the ball off the outside to Sloan. Sloan still on his feet around the right edge into the chain gang, run out of bounds. And we're going to make sure everybody's okay here as the chain took the brunt of that and is folded up like the letter V right now.
Yeah, he took a harder hit than anybody has tonight.
He's able to get the chain uprighted. So it'll be 3rd down at the 15-yard line. The line to gain is near the 12-yard line. They're going to back him up, say he ran out of bounds at the 17. He's got to get to the 11. So 3rd down and 6 upcoming. Lombard looks to draw them off sides. Turns over, gets the signal from the coach, gives the information to the interior lineman, and it looks like we're going to get another change. 16 seconds on the play clock. Switches his receivers or running back to the other side of the field. Still looking over the coach, brings his running back.
Any day now.
7 seconds on the play clock. Lombard sends a man in motion, Michael Ford. There's the snap. The pitch out to Sloan around the right side as they found something over there they like. Sloan is taken down just across the 15 at the 13-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about 2. So now I'm figuring out why it's taking so long, because we're not starting the play clock as soon as the play ends. We'll make that adjustment. Well, we won't, but someone
will. That's
4th and 2. Timeout on the field taken by the Patriots. So Greg Johnson calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Putnam City High School's Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Old Triple C. We'll be back on the other side. And welcome back inside of Putnam City West Stadium here tonight for tonight's contest featuring the Putnam City West Patriots and the Putnam City Pirates. Dwayne Doolittle, Myron Patton here on the call. 3 minutes
Close
and 30.
enough.
I'm going to butcher that, I promise you. I'm going to get it right, though. 3:36 remaining after the timeout taken by the defense, 4th and 2. As Josh Lombard in the shotgun formation calls his own number around the right side. They found something over there they like. And that run's going to be successful inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. 1st and goal.
They ran a little misdirection there. They sent the backs to the left. Quarterback ran right, and he found a lot of room to roam over there. Easily picked up that 1st down.
That's 4 straight plays they've gone to the right side of the field. Make it 5 as number 13 Knox in the backfield, chopped down by number 5. Jordan Rideau. Minimal gain on the play. 2nd down and goal, 3-yard line. Single receivers left and right. Heavy backfield. Again, Knox into the end zone, runs over a man. Beep, beep. Who's got the keys to the Jeep? Touchdown, Pirates.
Better question, who wants to get run over by the Jeep?
That's a better question.
Nobody.
Braden Knox on the 3-yard run. Darian Martin on the tackle in the end zone. 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. The Pirates strike first and lead 6-0 with the extra point upcoming.
I don't think you get credit for tackling in the end zone. I don't think so.
He tried, though.
Grading the film and saying we're not going to give him that. He's 5 yards deep.
Yeah, it's the effort for me. It's the effort. The kick is up. The kick is good. Off the foot of number 43, Evan Matoyer, and the Pirates lead 7-0 with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left to go. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School's Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Oklahoma City Community College. We'll be back after a quick break. Welcome back into the broadcast here on this Friday night from Putnam City West Stadium. Dwayne Doolittle, Myron Patton on the call tonight, featuring the Putnam City West Patriots and the Putnam City Original Pirates, who lead now 7-0 with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. So crosstown rivals, and we go back one season ago where the West was successful. Little revenge factor going on here in this particular game tonight for PCO, who's trying to get on the right side of the win column also. There's the kick. It's a spiraling end-over-end kick that bounces at the 15, picked up there, number 1, and he's met by a host of Pirates. Number 1, Obama Bell, run out of bounds at or near the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Patriots.
Does he have Barack in there anywhere?
That's Giuliano Obama Bell.
Okay. Just checking.
1st and 10, 14-yard line. So the Patriot offense has sputtered still, and I believe that's why Coach Alexander took the risk on offense to go for it on 4th down on a couple of occasions, knowing his defense could hold them. Here's the second offensive possession for the Patriots, who come in backed up again deep in their own end of the field. And I can only imagine that the PCO Pirates will have their ears pinned back.
You see they get Terry Wilson going. They thought he'd be a pretty good running back for him this year. He's not very big, about 160 pounds, but got some little speed to him.
Omar Threet's pass incomplete, intended for number 7, Kendall Weaver. He's met out there immediately by number 17 of the PCO Pirates, John Sheffy. 2nd down, 10. And so in talking to Coach Johnson, he mentioned that he was having trouble getting the ball to his receivers, so I can see the adjustment is to go shorter routes So the out routes, which are an extension of the run game, in my opinion, and many others.
Yeah.
But the connection factor here is just not working so far, as there are some disruptors on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, the secondary for Putnam City is pretty good with Michael Ford, Gabriel Osborne back there as well. They've got some guys that are pretty fast themselves.
Trip Alexander, the coach's son, and again, it's a meeting in the backfield. Knox on number 8, Terry Wilson Jr. for no gain, loss on the play, lost back to the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down, 14.
Maybe you don't run it with Wilson because that Knox guy keeps getting in the way.
Knox is in the way. He keeps knoxing Wilson down. See what I did there?
Yeah, I got you. That's pretty good.
It's one of those kind of nights.
He's a good-looking athlete, though. He's got like 16 offers, 16, 17, probably more to come.
He is the real deal. We watched him last week and again tonight as the quarterback spent a great deal of time on the sideline with the coach, and we're still got 15 seconds remaining on the play clock. 3 back at quarterback, shotgun formation. Awaits the snap, trips to the far side. As the Pirates creep up again, the coach says, you just keep it, and he's run down in the backfield, number 11 this time, Dejon Ackerson, and another loss on the play. So it'll be 4th down, 15 from the 8-yard line as the defense holds the Patriot offense again to 3 and out.
And not just 3 and out, a negative yardage situation. I mean, they lost like 7, 8 yards on that possession, so now they got a punt. The last punt, I mean, I don't even know how it got past the line of scrimmage. It was so low, so this could get dangerous for West.
This is a critical juncture here as all 10 are up on their feet here, and they're playing coverage. A better punt this time as Osborne takes it at the 35, and he's met immediately by number 17, who says, none of that today. Kobe Gaffney for the Patriots with the stop on Osborne. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates, 35-yard line. Short field to work with. 37.3 seconds remaining here where the Pirates lead 7-0 over the Patriots here at Patriot Stadium as the sun is slowly setting in the west. This stadium is unique as all patrons sit on the same side of the field, and we are literally looking into someone's backyard on several homes here from the press box.
Hey, get on the roof, they can see the game for free.
Absolutely. I've been known to do that. A big game tomorrow. We'll talk a little more about it here in the metropolitan area. A renewed rivalry, if you will, after 25 years. A high snap to Lombard. Lombard swings it out to the flat near side. Number 9 met there, bounces off one, spins around, and gets about 5 yards out of it. Number 9 for the Patriots, Visanio Boyd. Number 10 on the stop, Andre Farrar.
There's a couple of Farrars on the West team.
Number 10 and number 11, Andre and Xavier.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're related.
I think they are. They're brothers.
They're both listed as the same grade. So are they twins?
Sounds like it to me. I knew they were brothers. I know they're the same age, same grade or whatever. But I knew Xavier's one of the guys they talked about in the secondary.
Absolutely. That's the end of the first quarter of play where the Pirates lead the Patriots 7-0 here at PC West Stadium. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Oklahoma City Community College. We'll be back after a quick break.
Hey sports fans, get ready to step into the world of championships with Super Prep Live, hosted by Miles Perry. Only on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Dive deep into the lives of high school and college athletes with exclusive interviews and insight that reveals what makes them great. Follow Super Prep across all social networks to never miss a moment. It's Super Prep Live with Miles Perry. Tune in, get inspired, and stay connected. Visit OKCSportsRadio.com.
Featuring the Patriots of Putnam City West and the Pirates of Putnam City Original. Dwayne Doolittle, Myron Patton here with you on the call tonight on this Friday night Battle of the Putnams. Tonight's game is sponsored by SSM Health, Peace of Mind Pediatrics and Oklahoma Community College. We'd like to thank them for their sponsorship, additional sponsorship. Super Prep and OKC Sports Radio 105.3. As the snap comes, John Lombard looks deep across the middle on a slant route, misses the intended receiver as he was there only to make connection reminiscent of last night's NFL game and the missed connection there. It'll be 3rd down, 6 for the Pirates.
Yeah, he had him. He had a step and a half on him. If they just lose it, that's a touchdown. Of course, that's what Lamar Jackson, they were telling him last night.
Absolutely. Yeah. Man, tough game last night. Tough game.
Chief says it was great, but Baltimore Raven fan, yeah, tough game.
Sloan on the left side with room there, gets the line to gain, and it's run out of bounds. Hit hard inside of the 25-yard line. And not till after he makes the line to gain, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. As we're waiting for the ball to be spotted, looks like the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 22 as the Pirates go quickly. Sloan again, and he's met this time, not able to get out of there. And a flag comes in late in that possession, and it all went bad. And I believe there was some holding on that play. Shout out to the officials tonight. They have not been over officious, and they've kept their flags to themselves. Holding is the indication against the Pirates.
They didn't do it good enough because they threw them for a loss. If you're going to hold good.
And that resulted in a loss of yardage, 2 yards of loss on the play. The flag or the penalties declined. It'll be 2nd down and about 13, 2nd 13 for the Pirates at the 25-yard line. Lombard at snap gets the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out, intended for the tight end, number 22, and that pass is incomplete. Caden Hadelid, 3rd down upcoming. And so the Pirates have gone deep into their playbook, a la runs and passes, short passes. That one just didn't connect as the intended receiver was open. The pass was just underthrown. And I would imagine this will be 4-down territory again for Coach Alexander, who's already shown that he will go for it. Lombard to the near side, a bubble screen for number 12. This time he is open, still got room. He's still on his feet inside the 1 yard, lands in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, they gave that one up. The receivers kind of cross each other on the outside. Outside receiver goes inside receiver goes outside. I was kind of confused the coverages. Catch and run, race to the end zone, receiver wins. Good play call.
Just like that. 10 minutes and 42 seconds, and the Pirates have scored again, now lead 13-0, awaiting the extra point off the foot of Evan Matoyer.
Wasn't a pick play, but we don't mind if you kind of get confused who's got who.
Yeah, the pick was and the kick is a low snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Pirates now lead 14-0 with 10 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. And so as we look at what's going on, it looks as though the PCO Pirates have righted the ship from last week, as the Patriots now are still struggling and have given up 52 points on last week and now find themselves in a 14-point deficit now and still have questions. They've had 2 possessions, 2 three and outs. And so the offense just hasn't clicking, hasn't started clicking for the Pirates or the Patriots. And so we'll see what happens here on their 3rd offensive possession. Now they find themselves again as with a 14-point deficit. We mentioned earlier, it was a little tease. There's a big game on tomorrow for small school football here in the metropolitan area, a renewed rivalry after 25-year absence. The Langston University Lions traveled to the University of Central Oklahoma Broncos on an afternoon battle. And I can remember back in the day, and I'm sure you can too, Myron, when that was the thing to do early on in the season on a Saturday in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, I think they're going to have a really good crowd up at UCO at Richland Stadium. Langston Center Athletic Conference, NAI, and Quentin Morgan's done a really good job up there with the program. I'm sure they're pretty excited to go play UCO, who themselves have done some nice things, and chance for both teams to get off to the season with a win. I think you'll have a good crowd for that. And and some things even around the game. That kind of enthuses the fans, gets the fans involved.
Yeah, I heard Thomas Hollywood Henderson will be here as the kick goes and bounces at the 20-yard line. They're picked up, and there's some room to run momentarily, and the ball is brought out across the 25-yard line and near the 27-yard line. Number 16, the ball carrier.
That door was open for a while, then it closed real fast.
Yeah, Kamani Hawk. Yeah, that was – you had to get there quicker than I could, and it was there gone in the twinkling of an eye. So the third offensive possession coming up for the Patriots, and they've yet to have a first down. And so some of the struggles, hopefully they can get some rhythm, some cohesiveness going here, and some confidence.
Yeah, they need to do something. The defense, I think, has actually played a pretty good start, but you stay out there the entire game, you're going to get worn down.
Absolutely. You know, they were successful the first possession. They deferred, gave the ball to the Pirates, and they held them to a 3-and-out, and then have had 2 3-and-outs themselves here as their third possession is upcoming. And quarterback number 15, Threet, calls for the snap, looks, pitches out to the far side to the running back, looks for room around the outside edge, and he's met there by number 15 in the backfield, Keandre Huffman. And another loss on the play, a significant one this time.
Yeah, and they're getting penetration up front. I mean, that's just a little toss sweep, and you got as soon as the ball carrier gets the ball, he's got somebody in his face 5-6 yards deep in the backfield. Hard to be successful plays like that.
Loss of 7 on the play, second down, 17 at the 20-yard line. And so right now, more questions than answers for the Patriot offense. And as I look at the defense, they've got the box stacked with everyone.
Yeah, your back judge is up about all by himself back there saying, what am I doing?
He's 25 deep at the snap. There's the handoff in the middle, and very little running room for the Patriots there, met by the big interior lineman, number 54 for the Pirates. Keelan Johnson says hello to the ball carrier.
They're basically saying, we don't think you can throw it. We're going to send everybody within, you got a safety maybe 8 yards off the line. But everybody else is within 5 yards of the line, so they don't think you can throw it.
I mean, there are 11 men in the box on the defensive side of the ball, and they can hear the quarterback's breath. Personnel changes for the Patriots. As coach is giving instructions now, receivers are switching sides of the field. X goes over.
Taking the clock right down to the wire, and
there's a delay of game penalty.
Yep. We're right next to the coach's box.
Yeah, the Patriots Patriot coaching staff was counting it down for us. We knew it was coming. And what I'm noticing is that the 40-second play clock is not starting as soon as the play ends before it. They're letting them get the ball set, and that's why it's taking a long, long time to get a play off. So third down and forever for the Patriots at the 14-yard line, their own 14-yard line. They've got to get out to the 38 for the first down. A jet sweep looking for action here, and the backside linebacker, middle linebacker Knox makes the play, and he is ranging from side to side.
They're going to rack up some tackles tonight.
This is where you get your stats.
Yes, it is. Putnam West looking for Corey Gordon. A couple of years ago had him. He's at Baylor as a junior now, redshirt sophomore, I guess is actually what he is. But he played at Putnam West 3 seasons ago before signing with Baylor. And in fact, they play Utah tomorrow.
That'll be interesting.
But it doesn't count in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah. So there's a snap, goes over the head of the punter out of the end zone, and that's 2 more points for the Pirates. And so for the second week in a row, the Pirates have put 2 points on a safety on the board, now leads 16-0 here with 5 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the second quarter before halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by St. Anthony's Hospital, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Oklahoma Community College. OCCC. We'll be back after a quick break. Welcome back to Friday Night Football, Putnam City style. Dwayne Doolittle, Myron Patton here with you. Want to thank Dimitri for running the board. Cameron back at the studio. You for being here with us as well, as the safety now results in a free kick from the 20-yard line, and so the ball will go back to the Pirates after the Patriot defense forced the safety.
Let's see if he can get off a good one.
This will need to be the punt of his life here. So this option, you can punt or free kick. Tee it up, or you can punt the ball. As the kicker goes out now thinking, I'll just punt it. Nope, he's going to tee it up.
We get a good roll.
A number of things can happen. Back deep for the Pirates, number 10, Osborne. Number 6,
You could onside kick it. They're not respecting that.
Yeah, you could do that. There are a number of things that could happen.
Not saying I'm
I don't know if that's one of the things
advocating that. I'm just saying they're not expecting that.
That should not be one of the things that happens. Here's the kick. It's a good kick. Out to about the 30-yard line. Number 6, Brady takes the ball there. Up to the 50-yard line, still on his feet. One man to beat the kicker. He shakes, he runs past him and gets tripped up from behind. And he's going to be down at about the 22-yard line. And he brought that one all the way back and lost his footing.
I think the kicker was the first guy to touch him. He went straight up the middle and was pretty much in cruise control. He looked like Xavier Worthy last night on that 21-yard reverse he scored on.
As an ole.
Xavier a little bit faster.
He is. Worthy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Xavier Worthy, yes.
There's
Not the Xavier out there tonight, but the
Yeah.
Xavier.
There is a flag on the play, and it's being waved off by the officiating crew. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Pirates at the 21-yard line of the Patriots. So nearly in the red zone already. Check that. They're going to mark the ball at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. So as we're now getting the chain set to get the box and the chain in the same position, Troy Hoopler, the referee, marks the ball ready for play. One man goes in motion and stops. High snap again. Been a high snap all night on the right side. Sloan there. They got a wall there, and he steps out of bounds after a good gain. Inside of the 15-yard line, they're going to mark him out of bounds with a flag on the field, I believe. Holding is the indication against the Pirates.
If you're Putnam West, you got to keep playing. Got to keep your head up.
Yeah. So this becomes a body language thing for me. You know, if you think you can or can't, you're right. And so you've got to play as though this is the most critical play that you've ever had. Everyone can give effort, and that's what we got to have right now from PC West. Effort. Lombard looks over to the sideline for the play. 7:35 remaining before halftime here on this Friday night. Putnam City West Stadium, where the Pirates lead 16-0 over the crosstown rivals, the PC West Patriots. There's the snap. Lombard looks to the left side, throws the slant pass. It's caught there, and he's going to streak into the end zone, strike up the band, touchdown, Patriots.
He didn't miss him that time.
Nope, he did not. Caught him in stride. Ridley, the recipient of the pass, 22-yard touchdown strike for the Patriots, who now stretch their lead to 22-0.
Yeah, ran the same play as he ran in the earlier series that he missed, this time from the left side, and hit him right between the numbers. In stride, didn't have to break stride, and scores easily.
Yeah, that's a pitch and catch. Number 37, the kicker for the Patriots, awaits the snap on the Michael Ford hold. The kick is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So there it is, 23-0. Your score with 7:24 before halftime here at Patriot Stadium, where the Pirates lead the Patriots 23-0. You're listening to PC West High School's Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Oklahoma Christian Community College. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side. And once again, welcome back to the broadcast tonight here from PC West Stadium, where tonight the Patriots of PC West take on the Pirates of Putnam City Original, and the original Pirates lead 23-0 with 7:24 before halftime. Dwayne Doolittle, Myron Patton here on the call with you tonight. Thanks for those of you listening along on our flagship station, OKC Sports Radio 105.3 HD1, and those of you watching on our stream network, PPBC TV, as the kick bounces out of bounds, and there's a flag there, free kick out of bounds, and there will be a few options for the Patriots, who will now have their best field possession of the night as they can take the ball at their 35-yard line.
Well, all the breaks they can get down 23-0, and if nothing else, they can just get some first downs, give their defense a little bit of a break from going right back out there.
Yeah, so nothing but 3 and outs for the Patriot offense to this point, and so just some sign of offensive firepower, a connection on the outside, a go route, or just something to, I'm going to call a go route. Throw it, and hopefully it's going to slow down those linebackers, if nothing else, hopefully.
Yeah, they just crowd the line of scrimmage. It's like they're daring them to throw the football down the field.
And in talking to Coach Greg Johnson, this is one of the problems he said he had on last week, was being able to connect with the receivers. As we've got a single receiver here to the near side, he's keeping max protection in and sending 2 receiver routes. Well, we've got twins to the far side, trips to the far side, single receiver near side here. 3 as the outside linebacker, corner, sneaks up and sacks the quarterback in the backfield, and there's no answer for that.
Yeah, they're back there since he takes a snap. They're getting beat up front in the offensive line. So you got to solve that issue first and foremost.
Ackerson on the sack, a loss of about 4 yards on the play, 2nd down, 14. As he just walked up to the line of scrimmage and no one said anything. Twins both sides of the field as we go into a twin formation here. 13 seconds on the play clock. Once again, the outside backers, corners come up, and there's immediate pressure, and the pass is underthrown. Right idea, just bad execution that time. 3's pass intended for number 12, Kobe Gaffney, and falls incomplete. 3rd down, 14. See, the play clock's not running right now, so we should have a play clock, a 40-second play clock that's already running.
Maybe their way of speeding up the game because game clock's running.
Well, the game clock's not running right now. Incomplete pass.
Oh,
that's the only reason I made mention of that. It's good on the running plays when the clock is running. Not so good on the incomplete passes. 3rd down and a bunch for the Patriots on their 3rd offensive possession. 3 and out on the previous 2. And multiple yards lost. And again here, another negative yard performance as a swing pass goes out into the flat, and it's caught and tackled immediately by number 1, Elijah Asbury for the Pirates, which will force another punt here.
From Putnam West standpoint, that's why that playoff appearance was so big last season for them. If you can build some winning spirit in your program, get more guys to come out. I mean, I know I was out a couple of years ago. They were having trouble just getting guys to come out for football. That's just part of the steps of building your program and get those younger kids thinking about playing high school football, junior high, and everything else. That's how you build things up. And of course, they've got some history. I mean, you have to go back some years, but they've had some winning history in their past.
And TBH, that's text talk. Anytime you lose 16 players, 16 seniors, that's difficult.
Yeah.
As a punt, it's a good punt. It takes a bounce and takes a Patriot bounce. It's still rolling inside the 40-yard line. It's going to be blown dead about the 38-yard line. So they're able to flip the field and get some relief as the defense comes back onto the field for the Patriots after the nice punt by number 82 in the person of Ishmael Fields. So 1st and 10 for the Pirates. 5:41 remaining before halftime here on this Friday night. In the Battle of the Putnams, Dwayne Doolittle, Myron Patton here along with you, the Hall of Famer. And I'm honored to be here with him, as I've known Myron for a number of years. And back when we both had, well, we could, we didn't have bad knees. We didn't grunt when we got up.
Yeah, no, back when we were athletes is what you're saying.
Yes, yes. In my mind, I still am.
Yeah, it's all in your head, though.
Yes, it is. Sloan, the ball carrier, and this time the defense for PC West rises up, and there's going to be a loss on the play of about 1 or 2 yards. And that's a positive sign on the defensive side, able to corral Sloan in the backfield.
And I know the score is 23-0, but the defense, I think, has done a pretty good job.
Absolutely.
And you're still on the field all the time. You're going to get worn down, but those linebackers, Marcus Strong and Israel Chuka, they've made some plays. They've done a pretty good job.
And the score just not on the right side of the score right now, as sends a man in motion here. The Jets sweep number 9 to the near side, and they've had success here on the right side of the field. He's still on his feet, hurdles a man at the 50-yard line, falls down inside near the 45-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 as the line of gain is made. And the ball will be spotted on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Pirates, as they look to add to their score as they lead now 23-0.
Deshaun Ward, he's one of their better athletes, receiver, good size, good speed.
And they're not short on athletes on either side of the field by any stretch of the imagination. Lombard throws a quick slant, and it's caught, and he's corralled in the middle of the field. Number 9 again, Visanio Boyd, the recipient of the pass, pickup of about 6 yards on the play.
Putnam City, I mentioned, Tajay McCoy. He's at Colorado right now. I remember a couple of years ago they had Ron Tatum, who originally signed with Oklahoma, defensive end. Mm-hmm. I mean, they've had some athletes in the last few years that have been highly recruited, and some other guys that just were really good football players. I mean, just, again, trying to keep these guys together, piece some things together, because, again, Putnam City, both these programs have had some very good teams in the past. Willis Alexander's had success as a head coach. We'll be interested to see where they are in a few years.
A piece of their own medicine there as they throw the ball in, and a blitz comes up the middle, and Lombard hits the pavement, and the pass is incomplete, and there's a late flag thrown, and that's going to be on the defense, correction, on the offense. Boyd, who was just spoken to by the official that threw the flag, and I believe we're going to have a 15-yarder added on to the end of this against the offense. So the question now becomes, did he make the line to gain? It looks as though he did not. So we may have a dead ball personal foul and administer 15 yards from the end of the run, and the down will count. Yep, and Troy Hoopler gives that indication, a personal foul. And the question now, is it a live ball or a dead ball foul? And indicating the 3rd down, so the down does count. So it's a dead ball personal foul of some extracurricular activity that went on out of bounds after the play. And that 15-yard penalty will back the Pirates up to about their own 46-yard line. So 3rd down and a bunch. Call it 19. .336 remaining before halftime here on this Friday night football from Patriot Stadium. Pirate Stadium. Patriot. Lombard still looking, has it in his hand, stops, reverses field, looks to get some room, and there's the revenge factor as his former teammates have a party for him at the line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 2 yards on the play. 4th down and a bunch as the punt team comes out. So a good series by the defense. Now to get the ball back to the offense. No harm, no foul there, as that 15-yard penalty hurt the Pirates, and the Patriots were able to capitalize on that and force a punt here, or punt formation, let me say this, because this is Willis Alexander, and everything is in the playbook, is available. 2 men deep for the Patriots. There's the snap, and the punt is off and away. A fair catch called for at the 21-yard line. And number 18, is the recipient of the fair catch, and we don't have his name in our book. And so we certainly apologize for not being able to give that name to you. But it will be 1st and 10 for the Patriots, deep in their own territory, about the 22-yard line. So they've been there before. 21-yard line, 1st and 10. 2:44 before halftime.
Well, he caught that fair catch like he knew what he was doing.
That's a good hand signal.
That's right.
I think he could have caught that and run a little more, though. But, you know,
he's saving time on the clock. Maybe the offense is going to do something here.
Yeah, that's Monday morning quarterbacking here. 2:44 remaining before halftime here as the Patriot offense comes back onto the field. 3 at quarterback. Giovanni Covarrubias, number 13 at receiver, near side, trips to the far side. And there's a delay of game penalty. And so we'll back up 5 yards. And those penalties sting. Especially when you haven't had much positive yardage, any positive yardage output.
Yeah.
Now you put yourself into a deeper
You made
hole.
it tougher. 1st and 10's a long way. Now 1st and 15 is
yeah.
like, wow, that's really up there.
And yet we've yet to see a play for the West that has gone more than 5 yards. And so tough. Tough sledding all the way uphill, both plays. 10 seconds on the play clock.
And they're running free.
And the outside backers and the linemen come in, and Threet's running for his life, sitting in the end zone. Looks as though there's a flag on the field. And we'll sort this out here in just a second. And it may be a roughing the passer. Personal foul on the West. And the officials are going different directions here.
And that's how you get a first down.
There you go. First, so personal foul against the Pirates. And we didn't get the roughing the passer signal, but it certainly was a personal foul that resulted in a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Their first 1st and 10 of the night, other than change of possessions. Pirates show blitz, quarterback quick out, and he did everything but catch the ball. An incomplete pass there. And so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And so there's some positive things happening here. Now they've been able to get the ball, get a first down. Okay, let's get a first down, guys, and they've done that. And needless to say, regardless of how it came about, they did have a first down. 2nd down and 10 upcoming, and they overcame the 15 yards or the 5-yard penalty that they had by way of a penalty against the Pirates. 2nd down and 10, trips to the near side of the field, single receiver split out to the far side, single back, quarterback in the gun formation again, sends the back up for max protection as the Pirates show blitz again, and there he is. There's a meeting in the backfield, and untouched, unpinched, unlooked at, there's multiple Pirates in the backfield on the sack.
Yeah, they can't block them. I mean, that's why the passes they do complete are just throwing to the flat, stand up and throw it and get rid of it, because even though you know they're coming, it's not just 1 or 2, it's like 4 or 5.
Every gap is filled with a pirate coming through, and it's like 1,000, 2,000, and it's over with. So 3rd down, call it 17 for the Patriots as they're looking to the sideline for the play. Threet has the play with 7 on the play clock. Goes into the formation, adjusts, calls for the snap. There's the snap. Quick out in the flats, and it's man there. Pass underthrown, intended for number 6, Darian Martin. Number 1 in coverage for the Pirates, Ashbury. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down, 17. So just a little signs of life there for the Patriots as they were able to get a first down out of it. However, they took some more steps backwards, and now they'll have to punt again.
Yeah, and Putnam City knows they can't block them. They're sending everybody, and I mean, it's a meeting at the quarterback.
And there's a snap again over the head of the punter into the end zone. He corrals it and kicks it. So there's some success there. Osborne takes the ball at the 40, still on his feet, goes backwards and falls down the 45-yard line. So a good job to salvage the errant snap. And the Pirates will have the ball with 50.1 seconds remaining before halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side. You're listening to the Putnam City Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Oklahoma Community College. We'll be back after break. And we're back inside the broadcast booth, and the Pirates have run one play for a slant across the middle. It was incomplete. Brings up second down and 10, 41.4 seconds remaining before halftime. As the Pirates are looking to put more points onto the board, Patriots will receive the second half kick.
So challenge yourself to keep them out of the end zone. No points, 41 seconds. Challenge yourself, defense. That's what you do.
And again, as you said, the defense has not looked bad tonight. They just haven't had any help from the offense. As Lombard's pass is intended for number 8, incomplete, tipped in the backfield. It'll be third down and 10, and the clock stops again, 34.9 seconds remaining before halftime. The question comes to mind, how do you eat an elephant? You know,
one bite at a time.
And it's one bite at a time. One play at a time by the defense. One play at a time right here. They've won the first two, but don't look in the rearview mirror. Let's look forward here. Let's make a stop here and just know that they're going to go for it on fourth down.
I prefer pork or beef, but, you know, you can have the elephant.
Yeah, well, oxen, something big. Lombard looks across the middle, throws a slant. It's caught by Michael Ford. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown. One play, one score. 26.3 remaining before halftime. The Pirates go up 29-0 on the slant pass from Lombard to Ford for the touchdown. As they celebrate in Pirate Land, there is an injured Patriot on the field, and we'll get that information for you here. We'll take a quick break as we tend to the injured player. Be back on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back after a quick break. And welcome back inside the broadcast booth. Israel Chuka, number 4, the injured player for the PC West Patriots, is able to walk off with just a little assistance as he's sitting on the sideline now. We were waiting the extra point after the Pirates strike from about 22 yards out to make it 29-0.
Get to one of your best athletes, that's Michael Ford, and he kind of did the rest.
Yeah, get it to him in space, make him make people move, miss, and he did that and ended up in the end zone. Reservations for 6 in the south end zone, please. The extra point upcoming, number 43, Matoyer. The kick is up, and the kick is good. A 30-piece before halftime for the PC West Pirates, who are struggled on last week, put 17 points up. They've doubled that almost tonight, in the first half of play against their crosstown rivals, as the Patriots still now are looking for answers. They have the same score from last week. They now trail 30-0. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side as we pay some bills. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back after break. And welcome back inside the broadcast booth as Andre Ferrer takes the ball from the 10-yard line out to the 20-yard line for the Patriots after the kickoff. 13 seconds remaining before halftime. Remember that the Patriots will receive the second half kick. That's kind of reassuring.
It is.
Knowing that you're
going to have to take this knee to end the first half.
The quarterback, single back in the backfield.
Maybe they're not going to take a knee. There's a lot of walking around, talking. So
still movement as the play clock strikes 0, and there is a flag on the field for delay of game. And I'll tell you, that's a long 25. They gave them every bit of that. 5-yard mark off, 1st and 15 now at the 15-yard line for the Patriots. And so if I'm Coach Johnson at halftime, I'm going to look at everyone in their eyes and ask them to challenge themselves. You know, everyone can give effort, and there's the knee taken by 3 as the entire backfield, defensive backfield for the Patriots were in the backfield. Or correction, the Pirates.
You say, who wants to play?
Yeah, that's the question. And that's the end of the first half of play where the Pirates lead crosstown rivals Patriots 30-0 here on a night where the offense for the Patriots has been lackluster and the defense for the Pirates has shown itself and the offense has supplemented that. So we'll go to halftime, come back on the other side, and talk about what we should expect, adjustments, and things to expect in the second half. We'll do that after we take about a 15-minute break. We'll see you on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health, St. Anthony's, at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back after this break.
Hey sports fans, get ready to step into the world of championships with Super Prep Live, hosted by Miles Perry, only on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Dive deep into the lives of high school and college athletes with exclusive interviews and insight that reveals what makes them great. Follow Super Prep across all social networks to never miss a moment. It's Super Prep Live with Miles Perry. Tune in, get inspired, and stay connected. Visit OKCSportsRadio.com.
And good evening, as we are at halftime here, as the Putnam City Pirates lead the Patriots 30-0 over here at the PC West Stadium, as both bands have performed tonight and now leaving the field. And so, Myron, we've been talking here at halftime about if you're Coach Johnson in the PC West locker room, what are you saying to your players? And of course, we had a whole lot of ideas, but it just boils down to one thing:
who wants to play?
That's it.
And that's what you challenge your players, just not just your starters, but those guys on the bench. Because I don't care. I've been on good teams. I've been on bad teams. Whoever's not playing thinks they should be playing. Mm-hmm. And so you challenge your guys, say, who wants to play? Of course, everybody will raise their hands. They better anyway.
Yeah,
if they don't, then you say, well, we'll leave him at home next time. But you find out who wants to play. I mean, you're down 30 points, but you were a playoff team a year ago. And really, if you're Coach, Johnson, you're building a program. You want to win this season. You went to the playoffs last year, but you're trying to build some pride within your program, and that goes further than just here and now. That's within the school. That's getting guys who are maybe like 7th, 8th grade, who are playing, to get those guys who want to play to come out for the team. Because when you have a losing environment, just getting guys to play football can be tough. To come out for the team, that can be tough.
Absolutely. And so, when you ask me that question, who wants to play, who's the leaders? And I would simply say this: we, the willing, led by the unknowing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much for so long with so little that we are now qualified to do anything with nothing. And I think that is where we find the West Patriots right now, with nothing on the scoreboard, nothing for last week, nothing but questions and no answers. And so now it comes down for me to pride.
Yeah.
You gotta play for your buddy next to you. Mm-hmm. Do your 111th, and if you do that, just that 111th, and everybody takes that 111th mentality, we'll go from -5 yards to 2 yards gain. And that can be the victory. First half we went backwards. Now we're looking to move the ball forward. Let's go out. Let's get this play. We're going to receive the football. Let's go forward. However far we can go in 3 downs. And then we'll come back and start it over again. But we can't go there's no 30-point play. And so we've got to take our time there. And so that's the challenge that's ahead of the West Patriots. On the other side of the football field, it's don't lose focus. It's a long season. Don't take plays off, because when you said it, when you take plays off, you get hurt.
Get hurt, man. And Willis Alexander, he's building the program in Putnam City. They've had, Carter Whitson was there before, and they've had some limited success, but they're not Putnam City what they used to be when, back in the back 30, 40 years ago, but even into the 90s, early 2000s, they're trying to get back where they're putting out quality teams every year. And, of course, Willis, when he did at Douglas back in the day, building that program, and, of course, the success they had there. They're trying to get that same thing here, so that even though they're up big, they've got, 8 more games after this season, after this game, and they want to go to the playoffs like they did last year, win a game, maybe win 2 games, get to, go deep in the playoffs. So, yeah, they're going to win this game most likely. But you're playing looking at the big picture, so they can't afford to come out here and say, we got this, and start building bad habits and things of that nature, because that bleeds into the next game where you play. They got Putnam North next week.
Right.
That's another, Putnam City School. That'll be another big game for them.
Absolutely, and that's no bigger than games than playing your crosstown rivals. And this will be for the championship of the PCs. So, last year PC West hoisted the trophy. They were the Putnam City football champions after beating both of their sister schools. Mm-hmm. This year they find themselves on the other end of the score tonight. However, there's still some meat on the bone, still some game to be played here, and they've still got some work to do. We're about 50 seconds remaining before the kickoff. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side, bring you second half here at Putnam City West PC from PC West Stadium. You're listening to Putnam City High School's Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back after a quick break. And welcome back to second half action here tonight. Friday night football, Putnam City High School style, sponsored by SSM Health, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, Super Prep, and OKC Sports Radio 105.3. Peace of Mind Pediatrics is a trusted pediatric care provider serving families in the greater Oklahoma City area, including Choctaw, Edmond, Yukon, and Shawnee. With a commitment to ensuring children's healthier futures, they offer a comprehensive range of services, including telemedicine, vaccinations, and ear piercing. SSMS hospitals are proud sponsors of Putnam City Schools broadcast, and sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player needs the services of a sports medicine specialist. And those specialists at SSM Health hospitals have a great team to get a player back into the game from injury. SSM Health hospitals and Peace of Mind Pediatrics, thank you for your sponsorship of Putnam City football. And there's the kickoff taken by the Patriots. And they'll take the ball at the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And the first opportunity for the offense to get back onto the field and move forward.
Yeah, and see if they can do something up front to help. It's probably a pretty young offensive line to just be able to give your quarterback a chance, or give your running back a chance to get to the line of scrimmage. Give your quarterback a chance to find a receiver down the field or something. That's been the biggest thing. Putnam City's front has just been destroying Putnam City West.
And they've been in blitz package most of the evening. Threet, the quarterback for the Patriots, looks over to the sideline, calls for the snap, sends man in motion, and there's the snap. Drops back. He's got a defender in his face. The pass falls incomplete. As, again, a three-step drop and four folks in your face, it's going to be hard to get that out on time and on target.
Hey, 2 steps back, he's got him there. He's maybe getting to that third step, maybe. That third step, maybe him hitting the ground.
Yeah, he's not having a chance to plant his feet or anything like that to read anything, because I'm telling you, it's a jailbreak blitz package coming down. And they're not disguising it very well either.
He's in shotgun.
He's in shotgun, yes. And it is not helping as the outside backers go in middle again. And he's running. He gets to the outside edge running for his football life and gets tackled. And that may be a flag on the play for a horse collar tackle. And it looks like it is going to be number 17, the tackler on the play, John Sheffy. And that'll be a horse collar tackle. And that'll be 15 yards. And so
You'll
forward.
Take it.
There's forward. And this is going to be the second first down for the Patriots via penalty. And their second first down of the night.
He had the right idea because he took off running as soon as he saw a semblance of pass rush.
Absolutely. And that we could say a design run play, quarterback draw, but he's just trying to get all he can out of it. 1st and 10. Again, blitz package coming. Outside, he gets hit, throws the ball out, and it's overthrown. And it looks as though he's going to be shaken up a little bit. Jumps back up. That's Threet. He's been under pressure most of the night. Quomar Threet.
Yeah, he's feeling that last hit. Blitzer just came untouched and then touched him up.
Yes, he touched him, and then he touched the ground expeditiously.
The ground don't give.
No, it doesn't. The ground is undefeated. So 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Shotgun formation. Quarterback deep, looking around, surveys the field, and there's a delay of game penalty. So that'll back him up 5 yards. Second down, 15. And the interior linemen of the Patriots have yet to move back the 5. Friday night football here from Patriot Stadium, where the Pirates lead 30-0 over the Patriots, crosstown rivals. Last year, the Patriots were victorious Quick drop, slant, outside. If he can get there, pass is caught, and he's corralled out there nicely in an open field tackle. DeJuan Anderson. The pass was complete to number 8, Wilson. Lost yards on the play.
That right defensive end, he's just coming unblocked, man. He's just coming free. Nobody's even slowing him up.
And so maybe we need to there's a timeout taken by the Pirates. And so if you're coaching for the Pirates, you got some decisions to make. How long do you keep your dogs in? We want to expose, get down for the next play.
Yeah.
We need to take a quick break and pay some bills here at the timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back on the other side. Welcome back inside the broadcast booth here at Putnam City West High School. Dwayne Doolittle, Myron Patton, the legend, have the opportunity to sit here with you tonight. And so, Myron, we've been talking a little bit about a game tomorrow night as we watch the halftime performances by these two bands. Tomorrow at UCO Stadium, Langston University Marching Band will be in action, 300 members strong.
300?
300. Here's the snap. The quarterback again under duress, and the flag is thrown there as looks like it's going to be a targeting penalty, as we look like there was a middle screen and was the perfect play for that particular jailbreak screen as the quarterback is still down. Threet is injured on the play. As we're waiting the signal from the quarterback or from the referee, targeting, and that's going to be an ejection. And while the injured players tended to, we'll take a break, about 1 minute, come back on the other side, and we'll hopefully this young man is going to be all right. You're listening to the Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back. Welcome back inside the broadcast booth as the quarterback is still down on the field. We'll stretch this out and come back with you on the other side. Take about a 2-minute break, and we'll be back on the other side. And welcome back into the broadcast booth here at Putnam City West High School as Quomar Threet, the quarterback for the Patriots, has been down on the field for quite some time. He is now walking off the field with assistance of the training staff, and we certainly hope that that young man is going to be okay, as he was down on the field for quite some time. As a result of the play, it was a targeting penalty against the Patriots or Pirates, and it results in a first down for the Patriots with the backup quarterback coming into the game, and we'll get you that number just as soon as we possibly can here. It looks to be number 19, Kobe Gaffney. Correction, James Jansen. James Jansen is the backup quarterback replacing Quomar Threet in the game. 1st and 10 Patriots. Pass is complete to the flats. So that's a first opportunity to move forward here. And Jansen has found some rhythm. That pass is complete to number 4, I believe. Let me check that. Number 4, Israel Chuka. Gotta love that name. It just says it all.
Linebacker and a running back.
2nd down 5 upcoming. And so here's part of the forward for the Patriots, who now look to get something going on offense. Mix up in the backfield as Jansen looks to hand off to number 8, Wilson. A late flag on the play.
I'm sure he wish he had handed it off because he took a hit.
Yeah, personal foul face mask against the Pirates. It'll be a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, and that will result in another 1st and 10.
And see, this is, Willis Alexander, he's not going to like this. You had 2 personal foul penalties on face mask, the targeting. That's 30 yards in penalties right there.
And they've saved drives for the Patriots.
Yeah.
And, as a former official, and we get to these games like this, you start officiating differently. And it's not cheating. It's just holding the better team to a higher standard. Pass is complete out across the 40-yard line. Jansen comes in and completes his first 2 passes. And so the Patriots now are moving forward. Have to pick up about 7 or 8 yards, make it 5 yards as the officials are spotting the ball at a different location. Pick up a 4 at the 40. 2nd down 6 upcoming. And there's some discussion going on here. Holding against the Patriots. That'll move them back 10 yards from the previous spot. So a few yards forward, and then a careless penalty taking him back to 10 yards. So it'll be 1st down 16.
When they had a couple plays where they got passes off, the heat was not quite as hot as it had been throughout the game.
Looks like the Patriots have, as the ball carrier, number 8, looks to get to the outside, and he's running left and right, not up the field, and picks up a couple yards with Terry Wilson Jr. as he was picking them up and putting them down.
Thing is, he's going lateral, not north and south. I mean, good team speed there by Putnam City's defense to not let him turn that up, because there was a lot of room over there, but they held that to a minimal gain.
We're able to stretch that out to the sideline. 2nd down 12. Patriots now showing some life on offense, moving forward. Jansen at quarterback, shotgun. Throws a pass across the middle, incomplete, nearly intercepted as that pass came out hot and heavy. And so the difference now, I think the blitz package has been turned off. And so the quarterback now has a little more time in the backfield to be able to look over and scan. Not a whole lot more time, but certainly more time than Threet had, as Jansen, a little taller in the pocket, if you will, able to look over and survey things and slow the game down. Twins formation left and right. No huddle offense being deployed by both teams tonight. And this no huddle is not for tempo. It's just ordinary procedure. jet sweep motion coming. The ball is bobbled. Ooh, there's a face mask that goes uncalled, and there is a penalty flag on the field. I believe that face mask was picked up and indicating by the referee that the face mask is the indication, preliminary indication against the Pirates.
That's unfortunate for Putnam City because they had that really diagnosed. That play was doomed from the get-go. They were in the backfield, forcing him to run a little bit wider, and then they got a form tackle him. They did grab that face mask.
Yeah, so that's 15 more yards via the flag, as this will result in nearly a first down as we are looking to continue moving forward here.
It's 45 yards and penalties on this one drive.
So it's 1st and 10, and there's movement along the line, and the offense is saying they did it, and the referee's saying that the defense did it. So 1st and 5. So now if we go back, that's 35.
It's 50 yards.
50 yards penalty. 3 15-yarders and a 5-yarder. There's 50 yards that the offense has picked up via the flag. As I alluded to earlier, as an official in these types of games, and this time there's more movement, and I believe they're going to give it back to him. A false start.
The receiver is like 10 yards down the field.
And both of them. We had one here, the near receiver, and the far receiver, and he was trying to get open, and now he's taking his helmet off in disgust, and he's being replaced as Coach Johnson is calling him to the sideline.
That's one you want to just keep running to the locker room.
And he's going under the tent. So 1st and 10.
You could do that in Canadian, though.
Yes.
Canadian football.
Yeah, we're just too far south. Just a little bit far south for that. Twins left and right. Jeff Jansen at quarterback calls a snap. Good protection, throws the ball into the right side and is caught, and he's hit immediately. Number 10 for the Pirates, Gabriel Osborne. The receiver, number 6, Darian Martin. So pick up about 6 yards on the play. He's 2nd down, 4. So we talked about it at halftime, partner, forward. And no matter how you do it, as long as you get forward. And this is 50-some-odd yards of offense this drive, which equals all the offense that they've had all game. And there's a meeting in the backfield, and there's a fumble on the play, and we're looking to see who has recovered it as the quarterback was under duress.
A lot of orange around it.
And there's a lot of orange around it, and they're changing personnel packages, which tells me that it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. So fumble on the play results in a recovery by the Pirates, and it'll be their ball, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they came, again, they were in the backfield pretty fast. Got after the quarterback, nice hit on him.
They had been nice.
It up.
Yeah, they had been nice. They called the blitz package off and dialed it up when they needed to, and it resulted in a fumble and a turnover for the Pirates. Will be 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line. Quarterback change for the Pirates. Number 5, Denham Friday, calls his own number around the left side, still on his feet, out of bounds, across the 35-yard line. We saw this young man last week, and he came in and engineered a drive when the offense for the Pirates was stagnant. He was able to hit a slant route for over 50 yards for a touchdown, and he was the catalyst for the scores in the first half.
5'10" sophomore, 155. Great name, Denham.
Denham. And my favorite day of the week.
Friday.
And that just happens to be tonight. Friday's still at quarterback here.
Bet he's born on a Tuesday or something.
Middle of the week. Hump day. Let's give him a Wednesday. Friday rearranges his back in the backfield. Play clock at 0. Gets the snap off. Looks, throws the ball deep. And no one there but a Patriot defender overthrown. So nice arm talent there. Just didn't have the right connection package with the receiver who ran a short route that he was throwing to go. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play. And on the incomplete pass, the clock
is still running.
Continues to run. And that's
is that an official trick?
That's an official's decision. And there was a flag on the field for something. We're going to play second down again.
It's still running.
I'm loving every minute of it, every second of it. And so when we get in games like this.
Time flies.
Yes. When you get in games like this, there are three teams that want the same thing for the game to be over: the offense, the defense, and the officiating team. Second down, 12. Friday throws the ball to the outside, nearly caught there as the receiver had one thing in mind, and he had something else on his mind.
Yeah. A little bit off target.
Yeah, Savion James cut the route short again, and it'll be third down, 12.
He's running like his little bubble screen. The quarterback said, no, you're supposed to go upfield.
Yeah, get out. Nobody's there. 2:48, 30-0 on Pirates over the Patriots. Friday night, under the lights at PCUS Stadium. There's the go, the jet sweep to Michael Ford, who gets tripped up after about an 8-yard, 10-yard gain, maybe a 9-yard gain. It'll be fourth down upcoming. Well, make it third down. I lost it down there on that penalty that didn't know what happened. Denham James at quarterback, twins to the far side, single receiver near side. Single back, shotgun formation. 12 seconds on the play clock. Friday looks over to the sideline, has the signal from the coach, 6 seconds.
Coach said, do not let that play clock run down. That was the signal.
There
Take
it
the
is.
Snap.
Hands the ball off to the inside running back, number 34. And there's some life on the defensive side. Marquesio Woody, the ball carrier, interior lineman, stoppage on the play. Number 66, Curry Jordan on the play for the Patriots. And so the conversation that was had at halftime by the West coaching staff appears to be working, as we have an injured Patriot who's attempting to get off the field. And we don't have a number just yet, but we'll get it. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side. We'll have that information for you. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back after a quick break. And welcome back into the broadcast booth here at Putnam City West High School. Number 5, Jordan Rideau, the injured Patriot, assisted off the field by the members of the training staff. We'll bring you an update on him as quickly as we possibly can.
Defense handed over some pretty good field position to the offense, see if they can do something with it.
1st and 10. Jansen at quarterback. Shotgun formation, quick drop, throws the out to the out route, and the pass is overthrown.
He had some room to run there, too.
Yeah, that one's hot. That one came out a little hot.
Would have been one-on-one with Tobias
Brady. Make one man miss.
He's up the sideline. He might have scored.
Had a whole lot of room in front of him. We'd like to welcome aboard as one of our title sponsors for Putnam City High School football, OCCC. And we thank them for their patronage and sponsorship to bring you the best in high school football. There's a fumble on the play on the 2nd and 10. It looks like it was recovered by the Patriots. Well, no, the Pirates we're changing personnel packages, so that turnover goes to the Pirates with 27.7 remaining in the third quarter of play. It'll be Pirate football at the 42-yard line. First and 10. The Pirates leading 30-0 here tonight. And it's all been Pirate left, Pirate right, Pirate up the middle, and Pirate blitz for the Patriots, as the Pirates are looking to pay the Patriots back for last year's defeat. Both teams come in here at 0-1 after defeats on week 1. The Patriots falling to Edmond North, the Pirates falling to UConn, and looking to exact revenge. Denham Friday at quarterback for the Pirates. First and 10, sends a man in motion from the near side to the far side. Denham hands the ball off, and there's a meeting in the backfield led by big number 64, Rashad Atkins Garcia for the Patriots. And so the defense, again, is still showing some light. They're still infusing life into this team.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm sure the coaching staff will talk about. The defense has done a pretty good job tonight. I mean, they, like I said, replacing that many starters. You know, you're trying to find some guys that can play. Well, they've got some guys on defense that's shown they can play.
So the question was, who wants to play? And the defense said, me, coach, put me in. And they've shown up here and held the Pirates to no points in this third quarter. As we've reached the end of the third quarter, we'll take a quick break, come back on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back after a quick break. And welcome back again. Tonight's game is sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's. Let the orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital get you back moving again. Call for an appointment today at 405-218-2530. Denham Friday out of the backfield on a swing pass to the far side, out there to his receiver, who gets pushed after a nice gain. Number 2, the receiver, and we'll get a number for you there. And that is Roderick Sloan out of the backfield. Looked like a wheel route. That looks like an injured Patriot on the field. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. And we'll check on the injured player. Take a quick break, come back on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Sports, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Peace of Mind Orthopedics, and OCCC. We'll be back after a quick break. And once again, welcome here to the broadcast here at Putnam City West High School, featuring the Pirates and the Patriots. After the completion and injured player, the Trojans, the Pirates, Trojans, because Willis Alexander used to coach there. Pirates take the ball again at the 45-yard line. Again, Sloan around the right side, down to the 20, the 10, the 5, inside the end zone as the back judge confers, puts both hands in the air, and that's a touchdown run for the Pirates. Puts 7 more points on the board.
He's moving up that sideline, man. Just what looked like a simple little play, and he you think somebody's going to push him out of bounds, but he just kept going.
Marquicio Woody, number 34, the ball carrier for the Pirates. Not Sloan. He got around the outside edge. Marquicio Woody on the 45-yard touchdown scamper for the Patriots to put 6 more points on the board, 11-13 remaining, the extra point upcoming. And there have been a slew of kickers tonight for the Pirates. This time number 41, The kick is up. The kick is good. And unfortunately for the young man, we don't have his number listed in our program, as he was able to tell his family and friends, I did it. I kicked it through the end zone. 37 points.
Trust me, I really did.
I did. Go back and watch this PPBC TV, and you'll see it there. 11-13 remaining in regulation as the Pirates are all over the Patriots, 37-0. As we flash forward again, we're covering a lot of the PC West, PC North games here on our air and as well on the stream, and we'll be back with you next week. We'll tell you exactly where we're going to be here shortly, but we certainly thank you for joining us on the stream, on the radio, or OKC Sports Radio, 105.3 HD1. So, Myron, I got to ask you, the branding changed. How many times did you say the old name once it changed?
Oh, never. Never.
Now he's trying to make me feel bad. Now he's trying to make me feel bad. I'm gonna go back and listen to some of the tapes of it.
How you like my shirt?
I see that. I saw that when you came in. That's what made me think of it. Yeah, we've got to get some new material here, and certainly we'll. If Kevin, you're for listening, 2X for me. 37-0 is our score here from Putnam City West on the campus of Putnam City West High School here in this newly erected stadium, about 3 years old. And certainly the hospitality here for Archie Randall, the AD. We certainly appreciate everything he's done for us here as the ball is still in bounds. Last touch by the Pirates and goes out of bounds as the Patriot deep man just watched it. And the Pirates.
He took a real big risk. I mean, it barely just made it out of bounds.
Just by the skin of his teeth as the coach went to him straightway and said, son, what are you doing? And
I knew it was going out of bounds, Coach.
Yeah, I had it all the way. I measured it all the way. And so that ball goes untouched or last touched by K. It goes back to the 35 or re-kick or whatever the case may be. In this case, you take the best of it, which will be at the 35-yard line. So remember, untouched or last touched by the kicking team, a flag comes down. And this officiating crew tonight led by Troy Hubler, with Mike Gamble, Doug Crop, Keith McGinty, and Tim Watford. Thank them again for their service tonight. 10 minutes and 12 seconds here, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for the Patriots. Jansen again in quarterback, and similar results as he hands the ball off to number 8, the running back, Wilson Jr., and he goes nowhere. A loss on the play of about 4 yards. 2nd down, 14 upcoming.
It's Elijah Asbury on that tackle. He's another one of those talented secondary guys.
So the defense is not necessarily a problem for Putnam City. We've got Trip Willis out there, whose name we haven't called much tonight, but we're starting to see now a bunch of the reserve players get in for PC. Wondered when that was going to happen because, in a stretch to reach the playoffs and to the gold ball, you've got to have 2 deeps, 3 deeps, maybe even 4 deeps at positions. And when your name is called, next man up mentality, as again the ball is tossed to the left side. And again, the reserves are coming in for the Patriots and they're meeting them in the backfield. Another loss on the play.
Yeah, they got pretty good team speed. I mean, this is a nice win for them. Like I said, they get Putnam North next week. And
looking to sweep the Putnams, get the trophy home, back home to the PC Original where it all started, and we'll see what happens from there. That's where we'll be next week. PC West North, and not sure if that game is at North or PC, but certainly we'll have it for you on these channels, this area, KINB, possibly via radio, but definitely the stream format.
Yeah, Derek Lane's coach over there. He's been there for a few years at North, and doing a pretty good job there with them. That'll be another good game. Western Heights is where the PC West that's their next opponent.
Western Heights was at home tonight as I passed that stadium coming in here to this stadium tonight. And they've got a new coach over at Western Heights looking to make a name for himself as well. They're looking in the program rebuilding here as this play goes nowhere. And it'll be 4th down and a bunch for the Patriots, who will have to punt.
Yeah, J.D. Reynolds was there last year. He took the St. Mary's job the first year there this season with St. Mary's.
There's the punt, the snap, back to the punter, and we should have a flag. And the referee saying, no, it didn't happen after we ran into him. Ooh, and the receiver looked to take the ball, and he got hit, and the ball is on the ground, and it looks like West may have it. The officials are saying yes. And as we alluded to earlier, the PC West coaching staff is just to our left, and they saw it too. And
is that what they were yelling about?
And they're saying now, it's pirate football. So after some confusion on the play, it will be pirate football at the 48-yard line. So we're starting not lacking for excitement in the coaching staff or the coaching box here. They believe they've got an opportunity to do some things here. And these are the games, Myron, quite honestly, where you find out about yourselves.
Yeah.
These are, yes, they count towards your overall record, but they don't count toward district play and things of that nature. You get an opportunity to see where you are and go forward from there. Now, you always want to beat your sister school. You always want to do that. Timeout taken by Coach Johnson here as personnel packages are being substituted in. 6:56 remaining in regulation. We'll take a break, come back on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC, Oklahoma Community College. We'll be back on the other side. And welcome back inside the broadcast booth here at Putnam City West. We've got scores from around the metropolitan area. As Myron's got his phone out looking around this metro area, what do you got for us?
Edmond North 35-33 over Edmond Santa Fe in the fourth. What this play?
As a run play for the Pirates, as their new personnel package is in the game and a flag comes down. New players, same old flags.
You got Edmond Memorial leading Deer Creek 24-21 also in the fourth.
And that score was different in the first half as Deer Creek was ahead.
Yeah.
And looks like
got a couple big-time quarterbacks. Deer Creek's going to Georgia Tech, and Edmond Memorial sending theirs to Kansas. Other scores in 6A, Norman 23-13 over Norman North in the third. You've also got Southmore 10-7 over Westmore in the fourth. Stillwater leading Tulsa Union 21-0 in the fourth. Mustang 31-0 over UConn in the third. Jenks and Owasso tied at 14 at the half. Bixby 36-7 over Sand Springs, also a halftime score. And this must have been from last night. Enid beat Lawton. Yeah, this is Thursday night. Enid beat Lawton 49-21. That's from last night.
So we've had a couple of plays here with a couple of flags, and another one is on the field now. A personal foul face mask against the Pirates took them back 15 yards, and looks like now we've got an illegal formation. And as that's been explained to Coach Johnson, who will have the option here to either accept it or decline it. He's declined it as a result of the play was incomplete. It'll be second down 25 for the Pirates. And so the game gets a little
ragged,
askew. I'll say askew. That's my $2 word for
not
today.
Clean play.
Yes, as we bring in subs and get them some playing times, as moms and dads get to say, well, that's my baby. Then on Friday, hands the ball off to the right side again, and the ball carrier goes out for a gain of a few yards on the play. Number 34, who just had a touchdown around the same right side, Marquisio Woody.
Well, it's only right that Denham gets to play on Friday.
There it is. What's he going to do on the other Saturdays? I mean,
maybe his middle name is Saturday or something. I don't know. But
could be. I wonder if he wears khakis. Wow. And there you have it. So third down and a bunch for the Pirates. Friday goes back, two-step drop, looks, throws the ball across the middle, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by number 12 of the Patriots. Gaffney's who we have in the book. Not sure if that's correct. We've got his name down here with two different numbers. We'll verify that. That young man deserves to have his name called.
Kobe?
Number 12 is Xavier Farrar. Xavier Farrar, number 12, on the interception. So the defense has risen to the occasion here and has gotten the ball back to the offense. 4 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the game, regulation, I should say, on a running clock here. Jansen in the game at quarterback. James Jansen, quarterback for the Patriots, as a starting quarterback, was injured, and there's a fumble on the play. There's a scoop at the 25-yard line. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown. The scoop and score, number 22 for the Pirates, Caden Hatfield, picked it up and took it to the end zone. And just like that, the defense has scored again.
He also plays running back, and you can tell he knew what to do and got the ball on his arm. He looked natural, running to the end zone.
He'll now from here say, put me in, coach. So the scoop, the score, the results are a touchdown, and the Pirates now lead 43-0 as the extra point comes in. And I can tell you this, one thing they're not short of at the Pirate land is kickers. Number 37, the kick is up. The kick is no good. So 43 points on the board for the Pirates tonight. We'll take a quick break, come back on the other side. You're listening to Putnam City High School Sports, brought to you by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll be back after a break. And welcome back into the broadcast booth tonight here as the Pirates are all over the Patriots 43-0 as we've been pondering our player of the game. And we'll have that presentation to you coming up at the conclusion of this one where the Pirates lead 43-0. And there's the kick taken by the up back almost, and he fumbles the ball, and it goes back to the Pirates.
Well, we got a lot of names to choose from, player of the game.
Yeah, it's out there. So the ball goes back to the Pirates here with 1:03 and counting on a running clock Friday kind of night as max reserves are into the game for both units.
Well, they were out there this summer sweating and lifting and doing all that stuff too.
It absolutely pays off. And,
Yep.
you know, the MVPs of the game are the ones behind the scenes who don't get to play. You know, they're pumping up the starters, wishing for their opportunity as the officials are calling for a stoppage of play here. And we believe the Pirates have taken a timeout with 33.7 seconds remaining. As it looks like a victory formation is coming. And great sportsmanship. And you can tell the respect that Willis Alexander has for Greg Johnson and the mutual respect that goes both ways here as these guys know each other personally on and off the football field. And the timeout came to get the victory formation in, and take it on the running back and not take off the yardage from the quarterback. I mean, that's the way it works in the pros.
Yes. Yes.
And in high school, it's just that person. I don't understand it. It's a whole different game. 33.7 victory formation for the Pirates here, and they've been victorious tonight over their crosstown rivals as Josh Lombard comes in to take the knee at the clock. Has not started.
Did he snap it?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Clock didn't start.
And that's going to do it as we're down now inside of 25 seconds remaining. And I believe the coaches are saying, one coach is saying, hey, let's line up. The other coach is saying, we're going to go to the end zone and go to the locker room. And that's going to be the ball game as the Patriots are going to their locker room and the Pirates are going to their locker room. And we've seen this before. Crosstown rivals, sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it to go, and the handshake line becomes something other than
a handshake.
A handshake, yes. And so I believe that the coaches will talk about that respectively and go forward from there. As maybe they're going to the end zone to do something. I don't know. It's
cool
unusual.
Down. Cool down. They're going to their end zone. You go to theirs. We just talk to the players about the game. Putnam City's got a little bit more good stuff to talk about, but if you're Putnam West.
Yeah. So the bounce back for the Pirates is real. There's still questions from the Patriots as 2 games and they've yet to find the end zone for a score of their own. And so Coach Johnson will have to get back into the lab, the proverbial lab, if you will, and his coaching staff will have to go to work, coach up his players. His starting quarterback was injured in the person of Quomar Threet, as he's still sitting here on the sidelines. And so there will be some questions about that. Max blocking protections. There are a number of things that have got to be worked out. The offensive line.
They just couldn't block them tonight.
Yeah, the offensive line has got to grow up, and they've got to grow up in a hurry, or unless it's going to be a long season. So we've enjoyed bringing this to you. We'll come back on the other side. We're going to give a player of the game as we're going to put our collective minds together. Let's take about a 2-minute break back in studio, Cameron. About a 2-minute break. We'll come back on the other side and give you wrap things up from here in Putnam City. You're listening to the Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, OCCC, Super Prep, OKC Sports Radio 105.3. We'll be back on the other side. Well, once again, welcome inside the broadcast booth. We'd like to thank all of you who tuned in on Oklahoma City Sports Radio 105.3 and on the stream at PPBC TV. We thank you for joining us tonight here for this version of PC football, PC high school football. Dwayne Doolittle, Myron Patton. I want to thank Pascal here as a cameraman bringing you the sights. Dimitri for bringing you the sounds via the stream, and Cameron back in the studio for making us look good here. We've got to pick a player of the game, and we've been rubbing our collective heads and meshing our collective minds. And the name that stands out to me and you and others, Myron, is I'll let you do the honors and talk about the gentleman that we've selected as our player of the game.
Yeah, we had a lot to choose from. You win game 43-0, and you dominate defensively and make big plays on offense. So we picked Braden Knox because he did it on both sides of the football. He's obviously a really good, player on defense, and was part of the gang that was assaulting the quarterback most of the night and kind of having his way there. But he also played offense, got a big first down for them on one of their early drives. Later scored a touchdown. He just kind of showed why there's so many schools, high division one schools, are wanting his services, because he seems can do whatever he needs to do to help you win a football game. He showed it tonight.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. And last week, Braden Knox was our player of the game, even in a losing battle. So tonight, your player of the game, Braden Knox from the PC Pirates, who were victorious tonight here at Putnam City West by the score of 43-0, and avenging their loss from last season. A whole lot of subtopics and titles and stories going on in the game tonight. But nonetheless, when we put it out here on the football field, the Pirates were victorious, and they get the W. And they'll go to 1-1, 500 on the season. Next week, they've got their crosstown rival, PC North. We'll bring you that game here via these airways as well. We'll sign out for the last time. I want to thank you for listening in to us. Pascal on camera, Dimitri on the stream board, Cameron back in the studio. I'm Dwayne Doolittle. He's Myron Patton. Thank you for listening to the Putnam City High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and OCCC. We'll see you next week on PC West football, or PC football, PC North, PC Original. Good night, everybody. Have a safe drive home and the rest of your good weekend.
Hey, sports fans, get ready to step into the world of championships with Super Prep Live, hosted by Miles Perry. Only on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Dive deep into the lives of high school and college athletes with exclusive interviews and insight that reveals what makes them great. Follow Super Prep across all social networks to never miss a moment. It's Super Prep Live with Miles Perry. Tune in, get inspired, and stay